Today I want to share with you how I unearthed the work of the Grim Reaper in my back garden. If you like my videos, please subscribe and share them, but stick around, the story is coming.
Yes! Please subscribe!
Well, I hope you enjoyed my little dramatic entrance there, but this story that I've got to tell you, well, it's one that I really never expected to see in my garden. Now, I was digging this bamboo out over here that you can see up here, the big bamboo patch, and what a nightmare. I tell you what, never grow bamboo unless it's in a pot. This stuff is everywhere, its roots were all over. Needless to say, I was extremely tired. I was huffing and I was puffing, trying to break out these roots and dig them out, because you got to get the whole root out. And suddenly, I put in my spade and I unearthed some earth, and I saw this cloth lying there. So I thought, I pulled it up a bit, and I thought, well, somebody must be using it as a weed suppressant underneath. But, you know, it was a nylon cloth, and it hadn't decayed at all, and I've been living in this house for must be about 9 months now. So I know I didn't put it down there, but it was like pretty new. Anyway, needless to say, I thought, well, I'll give it a pull and I'll see what happens. That's the last thing I should have done. I pulled it up, and lo and behold, there was a dead dog. Now, I'm okay with dead animals, I'm okay with a lot of things, but I'm not really okay with rotting flesh. And this is what it was. It was a dog in a blanket, and the innards had all rotted out, but the skin was still on. The fur wasn't there, but the skin was still decaying. And of course, me having quite a sort of bad reaction to this, I started heaving. And I knew I had to get the damn thing out, but I was heaving away. My daughter says to me from up top, she's studying to be, studying her university exams. She looks out the window and she says, "Hey, Dad, are you okay?" So I tell her, "No, I've just found a dead dog buried in our garden." So she just smiles and she says, "I would help you, but..." So I said, "You just stay up there." I went and I got a black bag, and anyway, I managed to put all the pieces together amongst my heaving and everything else, and I put it in a black bag and I sealed it all up, twisted up, sealed it up, to get ready to dispose of it properly. And so I think, oh well, there we go, that job's done, I can carry on digging. I go another 2 inches deep, or something close to that if it was even 2 inches, another blanket. So I think, oh boy, what's going on here? Is this just a blanket that was under the other blanket, or is there another dog underneath there? So this time I shout down to my daughter, "Bring me another bag, because it's muddy outside, it's been raining and I'm working in the rain," and it's a bit like one of these old horror movies where you see these people, the grave diggers sort of working in the rain and they're shoveling out the stuff, and I felt a bit like that at this point in time, shoveling out there, and it was pretty, it wasn't raining hard, it was just sort of soft rain that was there, and my boots were muddy and everything. So she brings me the bag, and I said, "I don't know if there's another dog." But anyway, now I'm being a little more careful, so because it's even deeper. And this is only about 1 foot under the ground. So I'm digging around this blanket now, and I open it up, and there's just a bunch of bones. Now that dog had obviously been down there a little longer, but I could see it was probably a little fox terrier or something like that by the shape of the skull. Both of them seemed to be the similar sort of dog. And but this one, as I opened the blankets, the bones and everything fell out. So I had to scratch around in the dirt, picking up the bones and putting them back in the blanket that was in, and I put it into the bag. Needless to say, this was the end of my day. I was not really happy after this. But anyway, that's what I've been digging out of my back garden, and I thought I'd just share that with you. Thank you very much for listening, and bye-bye.